I'm flanking that guy. I'm about to assassinate him.
Insane.
Right on the fucking couch, too.
You're fucking silly on the couch?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Nah. Yo, that is insane.
Start talking back?
Oh, he just kept saying, I'm 13, I'm 13. That is insane.
Get out this thing, holy fuck.
Nah, I actually just saw it. So, yeah, I let her go.
That's an insane strike.
Nah.
He said, nah, I let him go.
Nah, I let him go. That is insane.
That's actually God shot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you, that beginning clip that you just saw has nothing to do with the video. I just thought it was hilarious, and it's really meant for the people out there that always come to my videos just to hate on me for no reason whatsoever. Like, I really have guys, grown-ass men, come to my YouTube channels every single day to tell me how much they dislike me, yet they're still subscribed to me, they still watch my videos, they still comment on my videos, they still sometimes probably even like the video. I don't even know what's going on. So that clip is basically for all the angry fucks out there that don't know how to stop in life once in a while and actually laugh and have a good time. But ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's a very controversial take today. The video that we're going to be doing is a little touchy on some areas, and I'm going to be honest, if you're a little soft, if you don't really know how to accept other people's opinions on things, this is probably not the best video for you. And honestly, it's probably not the best channel for you because I say what I want to say, I say what I think, I don't hold back, and I feel like that's why you guys kind of like me. And if you dislike me, it is what it is. Go watch those reverse boosters, you baby back bitch. But today I want to talk about the real reason why Call of Duty is actually dying, why it's going downhill, why over 40% of people on Steam have left Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and there's one reason only. DEI. If you don't know what that stands for, it's diversity, equity, and inclusion. These so-called DEI hires are people that are basically not qualified for the job. They beat other people out in the interview process because of the way they look, the way they think, and I'm not even joking with you guys, even what their sexuality is. People are hired based off their sexuality at Activision and other companies within the United States. Yes, I'm not joking. These DEI hires have negatively impacted Call of Duty and are ruining other companies across the United States as well as across the world. And like I said, I know this is a touchy subject. I hope that everybody can sit here and respect my opinion, respect other people's opinion. I hope that we can be respectful and not be stupid in the comments, please. Because if we don't have these conversations, we will never fix the real problems plaguing these businesses and plaguing the Call of Duty community. But before we go further into the video, I have to make sure I make this very clear. This video is not about saying that diversity is bad. I truly believe that everyone deserves a fair shot, and I believe talent exists across all backgrounds. But when companies focus more on meeting quotas than hiring the best people for the job, things fall apart. And Call of Duty is a prime example of that, and we're seeing it every single year. So today I'm going to break down why this is happening, how it's affecting the game that we love, and what it means for other companies in the US and in the world. So let's start off with how DEI has affected Call of Duty, okay? Call of Duty used to be the pinnacle of first-person shooters. We all know this. Everybody that played the game back then knows how great Call of Duty used to be. The people that were making the game were focused on the tight mechanics, the campaign, the multiplayer, all that stuff that kept you hooked on the game for hours. And I know everybody knows what I'm talking about. But now, unfortunately, we get buggy launches, buggy updates, uninspired gameplay, features nobody asked for, SBMM, servers that are dog shit, anti-cheats that are not fucking anti-cheating, and of course, much, much more that we can make multiple videos about. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to ask, what happened? When did this happen? Why is this happening? I think it's pretty fucking clear to everybody that really knows how this shit works. The biggest problem is the shift in hiring practices at Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games, all of these devs that are now being hired based off of DEI, what they look like, how they think, all that bullshit. So companies like Activision Blizzard are putting more focus on these DEI initiatives than ever before. While diversity in teams can bring fresh ideas, of course, we all understand that, the way these policies are being implemented often sacrifices the skill and experience for all the stuff that this game needs. So instead of hiring the best developers, designers, storytellers, people that know how this game is supposed to be, the OG Call of Duty players that are qualified to do this job, they're hiring people to meet these diversity quotas. And let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest here. If you do not think the way they think, they are not going to hire you. I mean, all you have to know is that this company is based out of California. That's all you really need to know, ladies and gentlemen. And also, the best thing is, this isn't even speculation. It's something that many players and even former employees at the company have pointed out. So what is the result of all this? What is the impact on the players in the Call of Duty community? We are now stuck with a game that feels out of touch with its community. I don't know how many videos have been made. I don't know how many tweets have been out on Twitter talking about how bad the game is, how many changes, simple changes that Activision could make to make this game better. Yet for some reason, I don't know if it's because people don't know what they're doing over there, they're not qualified for the job, which is obvious, or they just don't give a fuck because that's not the way they think. But of course, because of all of this, it has taken away the entire identity of the Call of Duty franchise. The developers are clearly disconnected from what the players actually want, and part of that is because the teams behind the game may not even understand the audience anymore. And I guarantee you, the majority of the developers at these studios probably don't even play Call of Duty right now. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I played Activision developers, Sledgehammer developers, Infinity Ward developers. I see it in their clan tags, so I know that's what they are. I cannot tell you how bad these guys are at the game. I now understand why they add all this broken shit in the fucking game. Because they're dog shit and they're playing the games. They need as much help as they can. That's another reason why they probably have SBMM to protect their dog shit ass. It's an absolute joke. But I want to kind of take it away from Call of Duty just for a second. I want to look beyond the gaming world because it's not just a Call of Duty issue. The same trends, the same DEI hiring practices are happening across all major companies in the US and even in the fucking political parties. We even see it in the White House. We are literally having people elected to the US Senate, to the US House of Representatives, all of that stuff by the way they fucking look. They could be the least qualified person in the world, but because they look a certain way, or even just because they have a certain sexuality, I'm not even joking, they are literally elected to a public fucking office no matter how bad their qualifications are just because of that stuff. Do you guys think that's right? I don't think so. But the problem is these organizations, these companies that are also prioritizing DEI are also to the point where it's damaging their products, their reputation, and their relationship with customers. I mean, I don't know who's running these companies. I feel like all of these guys should lose their job. I don't know if you guys remember Bud Light. You guys remember what happened with Bud Light where they literally had a guy who thought he was a girl. Okay, it is what it is. God bless you. If that's what you think, that's fine. But they literally put that person all over the commercials, all over their social media, and they thought that the Bud Light customers were going to eat it up and support it 100%. And we all saw it really didn't work out well. And the marketing manager, I think, even got fired or demoted because of that, because they were probably another DEI hire. They had no idea what they were doing. They could not relate to their customers. Simple. Just like Activision, just like Call of Duty. But here's the issue. When the companies prioritize diversity over qualifications, they're not just hurting their bottom line. They're also failing the people they're trying to uplift. You guys like that one? That was a pretty fucking good one. Instead of creating truly inclusive environments, they're creating resentment, division, lower standards, bad products, bad shit. You have so many talented individuals, talented people that want to work at these companies that are just pushed to the side because of the way they look. No matter how fucking amazing their qualification is, their IQ, their smarts, their education, doesn't matter. If they do not fit that fucking quota at that company, they will not be hired. And what does that do? Not only does it hurt the business, which for some reason they still don't understand, it hurts the customer in the end. I mean, let's just look at Disney, for example. I love my examples, ladies and gentlemen. So in Disney's rush to appeal everybody, they've alienated completely their core audience by pushing content that feels more like a checklist than genuine storytelling. I mean, holy shit, you can say the same for Netflix. Every single movie, every single TV show, everything that is in there, you have to have somebody that is this, somebody that is that, somebody that is this, all of this stuff. You have to make sure the checks are all checklisted. I mean, holy fuck, at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck. All you're doing at this point is just ruining the movie, ruining the product, whatever it is, because you feel like you have to do this or that to make sure that that little small percentage of your population, of the customer base, whatever, is satisfied with that. When in reality, nobody gives a fuck. It's 2024. We don't give a fuck what somebody looks like, what their sexuality is, what their religion is. We don't fucking care. At the end of the day, I just wanted to be the best cast for the movie or the best people doing the job. I don't care what they look like. I don't care if they're all fucking black, if they're all white, if they're all Hispanic. Doesn't matter. If they are the best at the job, they do the best, they create the best product. Holy shit, I'm gonna be happy. But unfortunately, Activision doesn't have that. We have dog shit Call of Duty Black Ops 6 servers, anti-cheats, terrible ass stuff right now. I gotta start closing it up, man, because I'm going to lose my mind. This is literally one of the biggest problems I have. The more I get into business and the more I was studying business at college, you see it more and more, and it's actually embarrassing where we're headed. But let's be honest, is DEI entirely to blame? No, not exactly. Of course, some people have to have some type of qualifications to be hired to these studios, to these businesses, of course. And let's be real, the concept of diversity isn't the problem. It's how it's being executed. When companies treat DEI as a checklist instead of a meaningful effort to find the best talent from all backgrounds, everyone loses. I feel like it's like business 101 here. The employees, the customers, the business itself, we all fucking lose. And Call of Duty is just one example of this. Of course, being a Call of Duty channel, I have to bring that up because we all see it now. It is night and day from back when Call of Duty was first made to now. The stuff that they are doing is obvious that they're trying to make everybody feel welcome. When in reality, we just want the game to be like it used to be. I mean, Jesus Christ. So I would love to know what you guys think. Do you guys agree that DEI hires have hurt companies like Activision, Call of Duty, other fucking companies? Or do you think it runs a little deeper than that? I really hope that we can have an open and honest conversation in the comments. Please be respectful. Don't be a fucking asshole. Seriously, it's like literally 2024. Don't be a baby back bitch. But as always, if you guys enjoy, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your post notifications for the rec. You guys know what to do. Other than that, man, I hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Lick this taint. I'm out. Peace.